Guys, are you in Des Moines, Iowa? And do you get your car washed? I bet you do. Well, a car wash makes it so much easier, but you want to avoid these five worst car washes in Des Moines, Iowa, guys. And the first one is the Bean Pot drive-through. Now, what it is Mrs. Bean Pot, the wife of the owner, will sit in your passenger seat, assuming you have room, and she'll serve you beans during the car wash. A bean lunch. She'll hand you a bowl and then ladle some of the best beans you've ever had in your life, and you get to eat them as the car goes through the car wash. No extra charge. But here's the problem. I get my car washed twice a week. Guys, if you had a bowl of beans twice a week, you realize that's way too many beans. That's too many beans, man. I can't take that many beans. So I'm going to have to say, as charming as it is and as nice as she is, that's going to be a no for me for the Bean Pot car wash in Des Moines, Iowa. Guys, the number 2 worst car wash in Des Moines, Iowa is the free gift car wash. Now, this is a similar concept. While you're going through the car wash, you get a free gift. But the problem is, here's what I got last time, okay? I got a free pair of size 9 shoes. Guys, I'm a size 11.5. I gave them away to some people that could use it. Everybody can use a nice pair of shoes, but come on. At least get a gift that I can use, okay? So that's a no to the free gift car wash for me. Now, number 3 worst car wash in Des Moines, Iowa is the Porthole car wash. Now, this isn't a porthole that you might imagine along the wall as you go through the car wash so that you can see your car being washed. No, it's a porthole that they drill into the side of your car, all right, into a panel where there's room, or even in the roof. And it's so that they can see in. And the idea is that it keeps you safe. They can watch you at all times to make sure that you don't have the windows open and the water is shooting in and drowning you. So, guys, that's way too... What? That's way too much, man. I'm going to have to say no to Porthole car wash. Porthole car wash in Des Moines, Iowa. No. Now, guys, the 4th worst car wash in Des Moines is Hammock car wash. Now, what happens is they lift your car up on a car hammock and it moves in the air. And the idea is that they can get it from the top and the bottom. They can spray the bottom, get all that dirt and salt out of the bottom. But, guys, the thing about it, anytime I get into a hammock, I just want to get an iced tea and fall asleep. And a couple times the guy was knocking on my door, and he's like, dude, he's knocking on the window. He's like, come on, the car wash is over. You got to go. And I had to wake up because I fell asleep in the hammock, guys. So I'm going to say no to Hammock car wash in Des Moines, Iowa. Now, the final of our 5 worst car washes in Des Moines, Iowa is Disco Lights car wash. Now, what's cool about Disco Lights is it is an experience. Especially if you have kids or young people that like rave music and they like that disco dancing. They like to flip it around with their partner on the dance floor. They think they're on Saturday Night Fever. Okay, Redux, a 2020 version. But, guys, the problem is it blinds me. I'm old, man. I can't take them blinding lights coming at me. This isn't a rave for me, bro. So, I don't know. I got blinded, and again, I didn't know the car wash was over, and I crashed into the gift store next door. The gift store that sells, those knickknacks and those party favors and all those party jokes and all that stuff. It's kind of like some of the famous gift stores in the mall, like that. A joke store, really. So, guys, I don't need to be crashing into gift stores or joke shops or any of that baloney. I'm going to have to say no. And the sun is all of a sudden an issue. I'm going to have to say no to the Disco Lights. Let me get organized here. Car wash. And, guys, that's our 5 worst car washes in Des Moines. Avoid all those. You're going to be so much happier. Talk to you soon.